Hey there, YouTubers. Getting ready to record Spiritual Almanac for Tuesday, January 12th. Kind of blah day, having trouble getting going, but, it is what it is. When you press through, right? Press on. Um, Hoping to get inspired today by some of the stuff in this podcast. There's a nugget that we're going to talk about today about Gandhi. It has to do with his final fast from 1948. I know Gandhi is kind of a motivational figure for a lot of people, but he, for me, he really played an important role in just my growth as a theologian or someone who studies religion, just as well as my own personal spirituality and view of the world. And I think the reasons he started this fast really speak to our situation today, as a society, as a nation, and really talks about, I think, the polarization that's going on out there. Anyway, I hope you stick around long enough for that to hear that. I think it could be inspirational for you too. Let me get set up here, and we'll start the podcast. Welcome to a Spiritual Almanac. Today's Tuesday, January 12th, 2021. Today's inspiration comes to us from the 16th century Hindu mystic and poet Meera. Although biographical details about Meera are sketchy, secondary sources tell us she was forced to marry the crown prince of Mewar in 1516. According to legend, her in-laws tried to kill her multiple times, but she was saved by divine intervention. Even though there are no manuscripts of her work, her writing has survived in the form of devotional songs, many of which are sung throughout India today. Here's a piece of Meera's writing titled Unbreakable. Unbreakable, O Lord, is the love that binds me to you. Like a diamond, it breaks the hammer that strikes it. My heart goes into you as the polish goes into the gold. As the lotus lives in its water, I live in you. Like the bird that gazes all night at the passing moon, I have lost myself dwelling in you. O my beloved, return. Here are some more spiritual nuggets for today. On this day in 1948, Mahatma Gandhi began his final fast. Gandhi opposed the partition of the Indian subcontinent into Hindu-majority India and Muslim-majority Pakistan. But it happened anyway, resulting in violence and the death of more than 500,000 people in religious riots. The Muslims who remained in India were subject to persecution, which Gandhi felt degraded both the Hindu religion and the nation of India. He said he undertook the 1948 fast on behalf of the Muslims and other minorities in India and promised to stop fasting on the day peace is restored to Delhi and a Muslim can walk around the city all by himself. Sadly, he didn't live to see that day. 2 weeks later, on January 30th, he was shot and killed by a Hindu nationalist as he left his house to attend a prayer meeting. Also on this day, in 1971, the sitcom All in the Family premiered on CBS. It featured a gruff and angry character named Archie Bunker, who was a blue-collar husband and father from Queens. Technically an Episcopalian, he rarely went to church and frequently misquoted the Bible. He was also a blatant bigot who vented his frustrations about black people, hippies, homosexuals, Jews, Catholics, feminists, and quote, commies. The show's creator, Norman Lear, intended for audiences to dislike Archie Bunker, and he was appalled when Middle America embraced Bunker as a beloved character. But at the same time, he had developed Archie to serve as a sort of everyman. In an interview, Lear said, "It was very important to me that Archie have a likable face. because the point of the character was to show that if bigotry and intolerance didn't exist in the hearts and minds of the good people, the average people, it would not be the endemic problem it is in our society. And that's today's Spiritual Almanac. Thanks for listening. A Spiritual Almanac is a production of Granola Soul. You can find a text version of today's episode, Meera's Unbreakable, and other spiritual resources at our website, granolasoul.com. Be kind, take good care, and we'll see you soon.